Timeout!
Hi and welcome to Timeout. I'm Tom Behmer, and can you believe it? We are down to the final week of the regular season. Let's go straight to the football, and let's go straight to different possible playoff scenarios, starting in Class C1, where it is likely that there will be 5 area teams playing postseason football: Norfolk Catholic, West Point Behmer, Boone Central Newman Grove, Wayne, and Pierce. Now here's the thing. Norfolk Catholic, which won last week over Wayne 35-0 to give Coach Jeff Beller his 344th career win, a significant win because it makes Coach Beller the winningest coach in the history of Nebraska high school football, passing Tom Jaworski of Omaha Creighton Prep. That's a big deal. But an even bigger deal in Beller's mind will be what his kids can do on the field this year, because he doesn't make it about him. He makes it about the team. It's never been about Jeff Beller. It's always been about Norfolk Catholic football and Norfolk Catholic football players, and they have a big game this week as they will travel to West Point Behmer. Both teams undefeated. The winner will be the district champion, but the winner might be in a position in the postseason that's not quite as well off as the loser. Why is that? Because the winner could possibly have to face Pierce. Pierce will likely be the 15th or 16th seed. We know that Pierce will be a more challenging opponent for those teams because what Pierce has done on the field. Against Norfolk Catholic, the Blue Jays likely outplayed them, but had to deal with turnovers on Dylan Couts, because there's only one Dylan Couts. He's like a Jeep. That's why the Knights beat them. And now this week at West Point Behmer, the Cadets needed overtime to get past Pierce. Pierce shut down West Point Behmer's running attack. West Point Behmer has been a very solid running team all year. Pierce presents a very difficult challenge to whoever they'll play, as West Point Behmer could tell you, as Norfolk Catholic could tell you. And they'll also tell you that beating the same team twice in 1 year is not easy. A lot of times beating the same team once in 1 year is not easy, whatever that means. Turning pages, like I just did, to Class C2, expect 6 area teams in the C2 playoffs. Those teams would be Hartington Cedar Catholic, Ponca, Valentine, Battle Creek, Oakland Craig, and Logan View. Hartington Cedar Catholic and Ponca, just like West Point Behmer and Norfolk Catholic, will face each other this Friday. Both of them are unbeaten. That'll be for a district championship. Also likely for the number 1 seed, and ding, 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 Battle Creek, like Pierce, could be that team that nobody wants to play, despite the fact that their record isn't the prettiest thing in the world. Moving on to Class D1, right now if the season ended today, 13 teams would be in the playoffs, but it looks as though 12 teams will be in the playoffs. 2 of those teams played each other on Friday night, West Holt and Clearwater Orchard. West Holt improved to 6-1 on the year, sealed up a district title with a 35-20 win over Clearwater Orchard. Clearwater Orchard was their first loss of the year, and what did West Holt do to win? They played defense. They played good defense. They forced turnovers, and they held Clearwater Orchard between the 20s. It was a 45-yard pick six by Shaden Neptune that sealed the win for West Holt. Earlier on, they had gotten big plays from both quarterback Bryce Kirkman as well as running back Jordan Tasler, who's listed as a quarterback, but he's skilled enough to play running back as well. Kirkman had a 65-yard touchdown run, and Tasler had a 52-yard touchdown run. Big plays. That's what West Holt calls themselves, big play Huskies.
Jittery coming out playing an undefeated team and stuff, and they're coming out hitting hard, and to come out and get that interception, take it right down to the 10-yard line or so is an easy way to push it in for us. Couldn't get really offense going very much there in the second half, and for him to go out and score for us on defense, that was huge for us.
Now West Holt will likely line up as the number 1 seed in the West bracket in Class D1. On the east side, surprisingly, Creighton's going to move to that side in all likelihood. They'll be the top seed there. In Class D2, the number 1 seed likely won't be from this area, but the number 1 player is, and that's Quentin Moles of Bloomfield. Last year we know he ran for 2,500 yards. This year he's not on that pace, but Bloomfield is still unbeaten at 7-0. One of 8 area teams likely to end up in the postseason in Class D2. Go out and support your local football teams Thursday and Friday nights of this week. And don't forget especially to check out those Norfolk Catholic, West Point Behmer, Hartington Cedar Catholic, Ponca games if you can, because it doesn't get much better than 2 unbeaten teams meeting for a district title in the last week of the regular season, especially when it's one like West Point Behmer, Norfolk Catholic that we all saw coming. Who didn't see West Point Behmer going undefeated to this point in the season? Oh, it's the Globe. That means everybody. Congratulations, cadets. Good luck to everyone this week. We'll talk about it next week on Timeout.